Our planet is dying. The desert grows with every passing year. The world is at war. But there is hope. An object has been detected deep within the Great Banded Desert. It has been called the Kharak object, the primary anomaly. We believe it may hold the key to our salvation. An expedition to retrieve it is being prepared.
Rachel, we have you on this. Stand by for pickup.
Rachel, we need that control module hooked up before we launch, and we don't have a lot of time.
Understood. Clearance to approach?
You're clear. Gate 5. Rachel, Galcian attacks have been launched against multiple coalition bases. The northern frontier is under attack. The launch of our expedition carrier, the Capisi, has been accelerated.
This is the captain of the jet carrier Capisi. All crews, Hangar 5. Stand by to initiate rollout sequence.
Loading control module now. Stand by.
Engage main drive. Laneway clear. All stations green. Captain has the helm. Ample clean blue on all decks. Full complement aboard. Shutter test green. Get CENTCOM up. See if they have any new reports to share on the current AO. Alright, we're on top of it. Cooling tanks online at 4.3. Power plant reading 5.9. Cycling at 30-second increments until 99 at 7.
Bringing systems online. Fleet manager online. Resource control system online. Unit status online. Command system online. Objective tracking online. All control systems successfully installed and online.
Systems confirmed. Tests are complete. Give me a go, no-go for launch. Operations? Go. Bridge?
Go.
Rachel?
Science teams in place. We're go.
Engineering? Go. Confirm all systems go. It's a jet carrier Capisi. We are go for launch. Launch command confirmed.
Understood. Prepare to open outer doors. Fire all charges. Disengage locks. Opening.
Mass ratio in line. Tracking solid. Doors at 50%. Looking good.
Bring engines to speed and move out.
Outer doors at full aperture and secure. She's all yours, Captain.
All stations, this is your captain. Today we embark on a historic mission to find and retrieve the Traki object. Lying at the heart of the Great Banded Desert, deep inside Galcian territory, we believe it holds the key to our survival on this planet. The journey will be perilous, but if successful, we will change the course of history forever and secure our future for generations to come.
Personal log, Science Officer Rachel Sajet, Expedition Carrier Capisi. We've launched 3 months ahead of schedule and just in time. The Galcian threat was far greater than we had anticipated. As the lead scientist on this expedition, I'm more convinced than ever that my brother was right. That what lies out there amongst the dunes holds the key to our survival on this planet and possibly beyond. We have no choice now but to believe.
We have successfully entered the open desert and are safe, for now. Before leaving, we received this Galcian transmission.
Attention, Kithid of the North. I am Kagan, of the Kith Galcian, servant of the mighty Kharak. For generations, you have violated the first commandment of our Creator by entering into space. You seek the stars. Now you invade our lands for the second time. Diplomacy has failed. We can tolerate this no longer. The suffering of this war will be nothing compared to the wrath of Sejuk. Long live the people of Kharak.
We are now behind enemy lines. A Sajet lander carrying with it our sensors manager will rendezvous with us at the Boneyard, a salvage facility to the east. At the Boneyard, we will install the sensors manager, gather additional resources and expedition vehicles before moving out and proceeding to our designated target. The fate of the expedition, and possibly the North itself, now rests on us.
Boneyard Control, this is the Capisi. Request immediate clearance to dock.
Copy, Capisi. We've been waiting for your arrival. You're cleared to dock. Cruiser standing by.
Boneyard Epsilon Lander 607 is wheeled down and prepping cargo for unload.
Roger that.
Lowering module. Contact. Releasing clamp.
Sensors manager coming online. The Capisi's desert refit is underway. While that happens, we need to gather as many resources as possible and reactivate retired units to bolster our fleet. Intelligence indicates Galcian forces are inbound on our location. We don't have long before they arrive. Rachel, you and the support cruiser need to reactivate the decommissioned units using your repair beams.
Copy that, Intel. Reading you.
We just received a transmission from Northern Command. They have confirmed that multiple coalition bases have fallen, including Delta, Juno, and Epsilon. Here is under siege. It appears the Sadim carrier, the Sakala, also managed to escape. We are to rendezvous rendezvous with her and continue on with the expedition at all costs. Additional groups of contacts detected and closing in. Perimeter turrets engaging enemy units. Keep those Galcian forces away from the Capisi and continue to gather resources and units until departure.
Be advised, Class 5 sandstorm detected on approach.
Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed.
Inbound friendly contacts detected. Possible survivors from Epsilon or nearby bases.
Allied armor assault vehicles entering your area. Taking hits. We need immediate assistance.
Be advised, Allied armored assault vehicles are deploying smoke screens to break enemy line of sight.
We are clear. Transferring to your control.
Move order.
Allied units acquired. The more we save, the stronger we'll be as we enter the desert.
Counter fire! Alert. Sensor post destroyed. Warning,
all Galcian forces have been eliminated. Stormfront arrival imminent.
Railgun, all right. Bring engines to full and move out.
Wind speed in excess of 300 kilometers per hour.
Copy that. Engaging full shutters. Expect impact on my mark. In 3, 2, 1, mark.
Personal log. Intelligence Officer Nathan Sajet. Expedition Carrier Capisi. Our refit is mostly complete, and we're now headed for open desert. Several coalition units were able to link up with us and have joined our ranks. To the north, Galcian forces are laying siege to our homes. There's no going back. The expedition must carry on. It's hard to believe it's been 4 years since our satellites detected the Jiraki object. That massive anomaly deep in the uncharted desert. Its energy readings rivaling our planet's sun. Rachel thinks it could be the source of the new Galcian technology. Only time will tell.
Still need to be brought online.
Our initial satellite data identified the location of the primary anomaly, along with dozens of secondary targets. We will take a northern route, skirting the Baladin Formation. Doing this, we will avoid Galcian territory and the worst of the deep desert heat. We will then cut south to the primary anomaly, the main goal of our expedition. As Chief Science Officer, Rachel Sajet will sample, analyze, and provide intelligence on these objects as we move deeper into the desert. The carrier Sakala has confirmed they are moving east with significant force and are expected to meet us at these coordinates. East of Cape Wrath, a place known as Hell's Gate.
Push ahead and search for the Sakala.
I've managed to get a bead on the transponder beacon and have narrowed its location to this area. There's still no way to know if it's the Sakala.
Rachel, form up with an escort and search for the source of the Coalition signal. Proceed with caution.
PC, go ahead.
Copy that intel. We'll prep our equipment as we go. Intel, I've located the source of the signal. It's an abandoned Coalition carrier. It's been here for a while. My team and I are heading inside. Delay salvage operations until we complete a search of the vessel.
Copy that. Rachel's team has begun to investigate the derelict carrier. We're exposed as long as we hold position here. A defensive perimeter must be established in order to protect Rachel and her team.
Dunes are blocking the carrier's access to the derelict.
Understood. Smaller craft, you are clear to approach the derelict.
Strike craft ready. Go for Capizzi. New heading. Adjust. Ready for assignment. Systems ready. Secure PDA for move.
Intel, I found an ID number inside the ship. Sierra Charlie 7208.
Copy. Running it through the computer. Stand by.
Armored vehicle is taking fire. Green light to proceed. Move.
Armor copy. Rachel,
Something on the right. Waiting for
you're aboard the Sajet carrier Ifrit Nabal, part of the Coalition's lost expedition.
This is my brother's ship. Oh my God. Continuing search, Intel. We'll keep you advised.
taking fire.
Intel, science update. This artifact is composed of the same materials as the orbital fragments recovered 45 years ago, but this is no fragment. Until this moment, we have never seen this technology fully intact and functional. We need to secure it immediately.
Copy that, Rachel.
QPC, science team is en route. We've extracted the artifact along with the carrier's backup data drive.
Good work, Rachel. I'll have receiving crews standing by.
Stand by to power up the recovered artifact. Initiating sensors modification now.
Sensor efficiency has been greatly increased, and interference from the storm has been filtered out.
Excellent. Contact range increased.
With our sensors now operational, we've detected a hostile cruiser supporting the enemy offensive. Engage and destroy the enemy cruiser.
Maintain.
Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending. Ready for... Armored vehicle lost. Get a railway. Enemy taking effective fire.
Calcium support cruiser destroyed. Remaining enemy units falling back. Enhanced sensors are picking up multiple enemy signatures at the extremity of our range. I've got 2 carrier-class vessels in tow.
The Galcian have located us. We have no choice. We need to keep moving deeper into the open desert. Set course for the Sarathi Basin. Once we arrive, we'll transmit the Sakala our coordinates. Engine crews stand by to engage maximum power.
Personal log, Science Officer Rachel Sajet, Expedition Carrier Capizzi. We found my brother's ship, the Ifrit Nabal, the flagship of our Coalition's lost expedition from 4 years ago. His fate, and that of its crew, remains unknown. What happened, Jacob? What did you find out here? What have they done to you? The shipwreck was a coalition carrier, last seen 4 years ago. The wreck has been ransacked by Galcian troops looking for something. We believe it was the recovered artifact. We have also recovered the encrypted first officer's log from the derelict carrier. It belonged to my brother. The data is spotty, but this is what we have deciphered.
This is First Officer Jacob Sajet of the carrier Ifrit Nabal. 1,256 souls aboard. We've been immobilized by dune collapse. There are considerably more artifacts at the Kalash location. This is the First Officer of the carrier Ifrit Nabal, signing off.
The Kalash coordinates correspond to this location from the satellite data of 4 years ago.
We will alter course, following the route of our coalition's first expedition. At the Kalash location, we will accelerate resourcing and artifact recovery operations. Course locked in.
Closing in on the target site. Rachel, scout ahead and establish a positive ID.
Roger that. Nothing. Adjusting onboard scanners. It's gotta be around here. The signal we picked up was significant.
Move our forces toward the signal ahead. Our scans indicate that we're getting close.
Are you guys seeing this?
Affirmative.
Commencing scan.
What are we dealing with?
Stand by. Checking the data now. It's some kind of ship. I'm beginning analysis of the main superstructure. Readings show considerable heavy metal deposits. This is definitely the Kalash site that Jacob was talking about. Data confirms the Ifrit Nabal artifact was indeed removed from this location. I'm also detecting wreckage strewn across the valley below. I'll need to set up additional scanners to get a clearer picture of exactly what happened here. My preliminary scans are incomplete. I need to place a scanner at this location to get more data. Reading you. Scanner deployed. Commencing surface scan now. The technology contained here is far more extensive than anything we have gathered to date. It will advance our existing research programs exponentially. The resources that are visible now can be salvaged, but there are considerably more within the wreck itself. In order to extract them, we need to establish a broader scanner network so I can develop a complete shipbreaking plan. I'm sending the details to the Capisi's engineering team.
We need to explore the valley below to identify additional wreckage from the Kalash. Deploy and secure scanners at each wreckage site located. Alert. The storm is producing tornadoes on low-lying areas. Avoid the tornadoes. The sand and debris they spin up chews through light armor. Searching for additional wreckage in the valley ahead could be difficult. If we upgrade our fabrication facilities to produce base runners, they'll help us in our search. The Galcian are attempting to destroy our scanner network.
Strike craft taking it.
We require rapid response aircraft to counter Galcian attacks. Invest in the Capisi's hangar facilities to begin producing strike fighters.
Alert, light attack vehicle destroyed. Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending. Strike craft destroyed. It's on approach. We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate.
Intel, I fed the scan data into the computers and added my spectrum and IR readings. I'm heading back to the Capisi now.
Copy that. We're all eager to hear the results of your analysis.
I bet. You're gonna like this.
Personal log, Captain Roman Sajet, Expedition Carrier Capisi. These sandstorms have taken a toll on the old girl, but she's a hell of a ship. We're managing well, considering the haste with which we launched. Our lead science officer, Rachel, is analyzing the artifact we found. She's eager to take risks, which I wouldn't have wagered on after our first meeting. She's also driven as hell. She's giving the intelligence officer fits. My respect for her grows daily. As for the Galcian, their hover technology makes them faster and more maneuverable than our units. They're better equipped for desert conditions too, which is no surprise. But their hit-and-run tactics, which I've seen before, always leads to something much larger and more dangerous. It's only a matter of time before we are truly tested.
For the first time in as long as any of us can remember, we are finally able to shed some light on the history of our planet, and conceivably, our origins as a people. What we have found here is nothing short of miraculous. An ancient starship lost to the desert for 1,000 years. The structural damage it sustained, the compression patterns, the debris footprint, all of it is consistent with atmospheric penetration followed by ground impact. But why did it crash here? What happened? Many questions remain unanswered. We know that the satellite data we collected identified hundreds of similar sites scattered throughout the Great Banded Desert. Each one of these could be a wreck just like the Clash. It is safe to assume the Galcian have been exploiting these resources for years. Now it's our turn. Composed of exotic materials and compounds not native to our planet, each represents a potential treasure trove of untapped resources and alien technology we can leverage in our fight against the Galcian, and which may well hold the key to our survival on Kharak.
All crews, prepare to shipbreak.
Intel, detailed scans have identified one section of the Clash with energy readings far exceeding normal parameters. I'll begin salvaging there first. Once I've confirmed my shipbreaking plan works, we'll move out into the valley below and expand operations.
Copy that, Rachel. Deploying security teams to defend the inner perimeter.
Charges placed and enabled.
All right. Pull back to a safe distance and initiate detonation.
There it goes.
Nice work.
Reading you, Command. We need to collect that artifact and return it back to the Capisi to research it.
Or something about in the rear with the gear. What do you need? Secure PDA for move?
I think someone's talking.
Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed.
The jet carrier Kharak. There can be no hiding from the Galcian in the Great Desert. We are the desert. As before, you have violated this holy site. Only now you have chosen to destroy it, pillaging its sacred artifacts to serve your profane ambitions. You may go no further. Prepare to face the wrath of Sejuk and beg his divine forgiveness. I will pray for your soul.
Anti-air turret under fire.
We are being overrun.
Hostile range craft destroyed.
Sedim reinforcements have arrived. I say again, Sedim reinforcements have arrived. All units, hold fast and maintain position.
Sakala, be advised. The enemy carrier Ashoka and her fleet have us surrounded.
Understood. We warned you and our coalition partners for years of the Galcian threat. We called for a total cleansing of the desert wastelands, but now this appears beyond our reach. I suggest we finish off these Preparatevi while we have the advantage.
Agreed.
The Galcian carrier has an escort of multiple cruisers. Recommend immediate advance on the Galcian position.
Enemy contacts on the board. Hostile armor eliminated. Alert, strike fighter destroyed. Hostile light attack vehicle detected. Alert, friendly taking hostile fire. Strike vehicle has been destroyed. Allied enemy railgun eliminated. Enemy armor disabled. Confirmed. Enemy siege cruiser destroyed. Interceptor taking fire. The enemy is withdrawing. Hostile range craft destroyed.
Personal log, Operations Officer Clea Soban, Expedition Carrier Capisi. How many days have we been out here? Feels like weeks already. We've re-established communication with the North. Reports from Tyr are encouraging. Pockets of resistance have sprung up and are holding Galcian forces at bay. But for how long? Here, crew morale remains high despite the constant engagement with Galcian forces. I can't say enough about the men and women who've signed on, risking their lives for this expedition. Our goal feels almost impossible at times, but there is hope, and a will to succeed against all odds. For now, that will have to do.
The Ashoka is damaged and on the run. Yet despite the artifacts we've recovered and the upgrades we've made to the Capisi, we are still no match for her speed. Having relocated to a wide debris field deep within the Baladin Dune Sea, the Ashoka appears to be conducting much-needed resource operations. The Sakala will maneuver to the north and draw the Ashoka away. The Capisi will then strike directly at the enemy resourcing operations. Once we have wiped out their ground forces, we'll move to eliminate the Ashoka, clearing a path to the site of the primary anomaly. The Sedim have transferred us 2 bombers to assist in the operation. All units, prepare for battle.
This is the Sakala. We are in position and ready to engage.
Understood. Moving to attack now. Good luck.
We have reached the vicinity of the Ashoka's resourcing operations. Galcian production cruisers marked at these positions, likely supporting salvage crews. A security patrol is moving between the 3 cruiser locations. Destroy all production cruisers and eliminate that patrol.
Site exhausted.
Appeared in the AO. Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. Alert, LAV down. Light attack vehicle is under fire. Alert, Rachel is under fire. Be advised, Group 5 lost. Repeat, Group 5 lost. Warning, Rachel's hull is at 75%. Alert, light attack vehicle destroyed. Enemy contacts on the board. Hostile range craft destroyed.
First Galcian cruiser destroyed.
The Galcians seem to be adjusting their formations. Can you confirm? Production cruiser destroyed.
Stand by, Capisi. Confirmed. Be advised. 2 groups of Galcian combat units have broken away from the main patrol force and are strengthening defensive positions around the remaining production cruisers. Galcian production cruisers are actively fabricating new units. Stand by for enemy contact.
Attention. Hostile strike craft down. Strike craft taking effective fire. Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Rachel is taking fire. Respond. Red alert. Command carrier taking fire.
You field
Sakala, your signal is breaking up. Isolate and dampen interference.
Light attack vehicle is under fire.
Sakala, say again. What is the Ashoka's vector? Sakala, do you read? Over. We are well within range of their broadcast. The Galcian may be jamming the signal.
Carrier here. Guard order confirmed. Carrier here. Go for Capisi. Authentication pending.
got him in sight. Firing.
Destroyed.
Intel, I've managed to clean up the Sakala transmission. It's not perfect, but it's the best it's gonna get.
Capisi, we've engaged the Ashoka, but they have broken away and are approaching your location. Prepare to take evasive action. Do you copy? We are in pursuit.
Good work, Rachel. All stations, prepare to engage the Ashoka.
Position mark. Take us unidentified contact. Designate as hostile. Be advised. New hostile carrier visually.
Enemy carrier detected. Moving fast on our location. The Ashoka has arrived. All carrier personnel to battle stations. The Ashoka is heading towards a nearby resource deposit and is at full combat strength. Prepare defenses.
Attention.
Strike fighter.
Enemy railgun eliminated. Railgun is taking effective fire. Alert, the railgun is down. Ready to carry. Rachel is taking fire. Respond. Enemy railgun firing on friendly. Armored vehicle has been destroyed.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Alert, LAV down. Strike craft taking effective fire. Crew ready. Target set. Be advised. Group 2 lost. Repeat, Group 2 lost. This is the warning. Rachel's hull is at 75%. Armored vehicle lost. Support crews are under attack. Immediate fire support on that position. Orders are to hold. Reading. Hostile designated. Hostile range craft destroyed. Tracking armored craft on approach.
Rachel moving out.
Ready for command. What the hell was that?
An electromagnetic pulse.
Multiple units disabled.
Estimate time to recovery.
Several minutes.
Until then, they're defenseless.
The Ashoka is heading for more resources and deploying additional defensive units.
Dialed in.
Initiate evasive maneuvers and continue to engage the Ashoka until the EMP disabled units come back online.
You have proved a worthy opponent, but let your joy be tempered with the knowledge that your death is inevitable.
There can be no peace on Kharak, so long as your Kithid pursue a path to the stars.
Personal log, Science Officer Rachel Sajet, Expedition Carrier Capisi. Jacob, you're on to something, big brother. The tech the Galcian have recovered from these wrecks, the tech we have found ourselves, is rewriting the book on science and engineering as we know it. Already we are seeing the benefits. You can imagine how excited I am. I only wish you were here to share in this. If we survive long enough to get to the Jiraki object, there's no telling what we'll find. If. I hate that word. We recovered artifact technology from the wreck of the Ashoka and have run it through our diagnostics. The advanced cooling system the Galcian have been using to endure the deep desert heat is unlike anything Coalition scientists have been able to develop. I found a way to merge their tech with our existing thermal control assembly, allowing us to shunt additional power to weapons and armor, while simultaneously increasing our repair abilities and targeting range.
We also uncovered the existence of a Galcian military base at the edge of the Dune Sea. Adjacent to the base is a resourcing operation. Similar to the plan of attack we used against the Ashoka, the Sakala will engage the enemy first, then pull back, drawing as many defenders away as possible. The Kapisi will then move in and shut down their resourcing operation before turning her attention to the base itself.
For years.
Imagine how many artifacts, how much Galcian research is stored inside that base.
All units, prepare to engage the enemy. Substantial resource deposits confirmed. Begin salvaging operations immediately. The cooling system recovered from the Ashoka has been installed. We are reading a significant boost in reserve power. Strategy is working. The Sakala confirms they've drawn away much of the outpost's defenses. We need to work quickly to secure the area. Armor ready.
Attack vehicle marked on approach. We've detected something. Can you confirm visual? Alert! Rachel is under fire.
Adjusting fire.
Strike craft destroyed. Hostile armor incoming. Enemy contacts on the board.
Roger that. Be careful, Rachel. Rachel, what is your team's status?
Status report. I've disabled the outpost's remaining turret emplacement. The Galcian database is extensive, however. I'll need more time to extract it.
Excellent work. Keep us updated.
Battle report. Enemy cruiser destroyed. Set new heading.
Ready. Engage target. Intel. I've ID'd a Galcian Honor Guard cruiser in one of the outpost service hangars. It can be integrated into our fleet.
The Honor Guard cruiser is located here. Send a support cruiser to recover it.
The Galcian have exposed their fuel source and it's off the charts. It's only a matter of time before it blows.
Rachel, you and your team need to evacuate. Now!
With the amount of data they've collected, they may know what the primary anomaly is.
Rachel, it's not worth it. Get your team out of there.
I can do this. Just be ready for me when I'm done.
UDZ, do you copy?
We copy, Sakala. Go ahead.
The Galcian fleet. Station are headed for your position. We're
We lost transmission, Captain. The The Galcian forces have split into two groups and are advancing towards the main complex perimeter. They are forming a blockade around the facility to prevent our escape from the blast. Clear a path through the blockade for Rachel to escape. The captured honor guard cruiser is equipped with a manually targeted railgun. Use it to break the blockade.
There's Galcian in the area. Is that mine how it says? Battle report. Enemy production cruiser destroyed.
Rachel.
Yes, I read you. That was close.
Personal log. Intelligence Officer Nathan Sajet. Expedition Carrier Capisi. The Galcian. Ghosts of the desert. We learn more about our enemy with each passing day. Rachel says they believe in a terrible place where their god, Sajuk, placed his people as punishment for their sins. They refer to it as Kartoba, or First City. They believe their spiritual and military leader, the Kahad Sajuk, will become the instrument of God's will and ascend to rule over all of Kharak once he enters the temple of Kartoba. Is there a kernel of truth hidden amongst these myths? And if so, what is it?
As much a temple as a military installation, the Galcian base was filled with bizarre religious imagery and ancient inscriptions. We also found this recording.
Noble and kind people of the desert, the North is suffering. Even now, as their cities thirst for water and their citizens choke on the encroaching desert sands, we seek only peace. Their ascent into space was a violation of the will of Sajuk. Unchecked, they will bring his wrath down upon us all. War has been forced upon us. The North will know us now, no longer as brothers, but by counting the number of their dead. May there be peace on Kharak once again.
We can expect fiercer resistance ahead. Regardless, we keep moving forward, cutting through the Garaki highlands here. It's rough terrain. The dangers are many. On the other side lies a heat-ravaged wasteland the Galcian call Digran, or the Dreamlands. Just beyond lies our ultimate goal.
Hey, Rachel. If we find what everyone is hoping we will, the water riots, the food rationing, it could all become a distant memory. Our salvation lies in the desert, sis. I know it.
Rachel. Rachel.
Yes, I read you.
Short-range sensors are picking up scattered wreckage in the valley ahead. That's strange. Our satellite data shows nothing here.
Intel. I'm going to scout ahead and take a look.
Galcian are evacuating this site. Wrecks have been identified at these locations. All shipbreaking teams, stand by.
You're gonna want to see this. gravity surrounding the ship is perfectly smooth. No evidence of digging or... We need to start artifact retrieval operations immediately.
Roger that. Salvage crews standing by.
I'm picking up significantly elevated power signatures somewhere in the area. If we can find that power source and integrate it into the Capizzi, it will significantly increase our energy levels in all systems. The walls of the canyon are distorting my scans. We need to send out salvage teams to find that power source.
Agreed. This could be the most powerful artifact we've discovered so far. Salvage teams form up.
Ready for command. Going mobile. Reading.
I wish we had more time to investigate this location. The archaeological data alone would keep our scientists busy for years. I would give anything to meet the people who engineered this technology.
Attention. Cease action.
Artifact found.
Confirmed. An artifact.
Excellent work. Send reinforcements to escort the salvage team.
This is Rachel. Go ahead. We're moving.
Approach.
We're under attack. Galcian forces are attempting to take this wreck location.
Make ready. Green light, we got a railgun under fire.
Galcian forces have been driven off. Thanks for the assist.
Enemy salvage are new.
It's likely they'll try again. Maintain a defensive perimeter around the primary wreck site until Rachel's work is complete.
Standing by. These hulls are perfectly intact. Not even a touch of atmospheric scarring on them.
Go for ranged.
Standing by.
Rachel is taking fire. Respond. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Target locked. Airburst. Fire. Armor copies. Reading. Reposition.
Tracking armored craft on approach. Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending. Hostile railguns have opened up. Enemy salvager destroyed.
We're picking up significant sensor contacts inbound at high speed. Prepare for Galcian counterattack. We've got enemy contact. Missile launch detected. The Galcian carrier Renza is moving towards our position. Prepare to engage.
Hostile armor eliminated. Armored vehicle is taking fire. Alert! The Capizzi is taking fire. Hostile railgun. Enemy production cruisers appeared in the AO. Taking hostile fire. Our bomber is under enemy fire. We've got hostile on sensor. Confirm visual. Op ready. Alert. Strike fire. Light attack vehicle destroyed. Armor vehicle...
Personal log, Science Officer Rachel Sajet, Expedition Carrier Capizzi. It took 3 years to prepare this expedition. We set out, launching into the unknown, unsure of what we would find. The discoveries we have made have exceeded all our expectations. I have noticed the Kith names identified aboard these starships. the insignias. None of them are known to us. Where did these starships come from? Who are these Voyagers? Hopefully, my analysis will yield some much-needed answers. What we've discovered here is astonishing. These starships, they didn't crash. They materialized inside of solid rock. Data suggests an artificial quantum waveform intercepted these ships during interstellar transit and reassembled them here, underground. I've linked the quantum signature from these ships to the primary anomaly. I believe it's the source of the waveform and responsible for the starship wrecks scattered throughout the Great Banded Desert. Its power is beyond anything we even thought possible.
We must reach the primary anomaly and unearth its secrets. Our passage through the Kharak Highlands will be through the Whispering Gallery, a narrow canyon located here. The Sakala will meet us at the mouth of the canyon, and together we will punch through to the Dreamlands on the other side.
Sakala, this is the Kapisi. Do you copy?
Sakala receiving. 2 Galcian carriers are blocking our advance. They appear to be an elite battle group of the Sajuk. We require your immediate assistance.
Roger that. We're closing on your position now. Prepare for Allied contacts. Kapisi out.
The Sakala is currently positioned here. Ready all combat groups to support Allied fleet. Watch for friendlies.
Kapisi, we're under fire. Requesting support. The Galcian carriers are barraging us with heavy ordnance. We have sustained multiple hull fractures.
Ready. I'll copy that, Sakala. Hold on. Stay advised. Keep Allied on target.
Cruise missile silos online.
Hostile
Main seals depleted.
Target set. Missile away. Craft down. Strike craft.
Kapisi, do not engage the Galcian carriers. We cannot support an offensive until the Sakala is secure.
Ready. Send.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Enemy armor disabled. Be advised, Allied craft destroyed. We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual. Hostile light attack vehicle visually alert. Allied carrier armor taking effective fire. Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending.
Galcian bombers detected. They're targeting the Kapisi.
Move through this hot zone.
Railgun operational.
We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to ascend. Artillery cruiser under attack. Units respond. We have defeated the Sajuk's carriers. Let's move to open ground and get out of this canyon. Bring engines to full.
Personal log, Captain Roman Sajet, Expedition Carrier Kapisi. The Sidim, a loathsome kith if ever there was one. Arrogant, self-righteous. Mashad, the Sakala captain, seems to have an agenda all of his own. He knows more than he's willing to share, I'm sure of it. Unfortunately, it's a tenet of war that you can't always choose your allies. How true. Truth is, we have no choice but to rely on one another. The Galcian keep throwing wave after wave at us, escalating their attacks, unafraid to sacrifice their forces to hold us at bay. Thankfully, the commanders at Tyr have confirmed our resupply. Without it, we will not be able to complete our expedition.
We have been compromised. With the fall of Epsilon Base, Galcian intelligence acquired the satellite data and coordinates of our expedition's destination. They believe that whatever lies at the center of the Dreamlands, our target, is Kartoba, the birthplace of our existence on Kharak, and the key to their ascension.
That's not all. Having decrypted the Galcian base data, I found a message from my brother embedded in the code.
Rachel, if you find this, you know I've been taken prisoner by the Galcian forces. One of the artifacts they've unearthed is the trigger to a weapon of vast, destructive power. They do not yet understand what they possess, but I do, and I have a plan. I know you're coming. Be ready.
The Kahad Sajuk's fleet is making for the primary anomaly. With no other choice but to resupply, we need to rendezvous with the Coalition landers inbound from Tyr. Surrounded by desert, the only place they can set down is the Kashar Plateau, located here. Coordinates locked in.
Landers, both Sujet and Sedim, are currently inbound, which means we need to secure that plateau.
There are multiple access points. All units prepare to engage the enemy and take the high ground.
Signal is strong. Armored vehicle lost. Tracking contact.
The Galcian are dug in behind heavy turret emplacements. In order to punch through, we require a heavily armored cruiser. Upgrade the Capisi's fabrication facilities to produce battle cruisers.
Turret down. Let's get moving.
Effective fire. Thanks for the update. We're ready.
Ready. Reposition.
Hostile armor. Eliminate.
Go for order.
The captain.
Alert. Multiple cruisers detected atop the plateau.
Enemy armor disabled. Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Light attack vehicle is under fire.
Warning. Carrier remains in overheat. Remains in overheat.
Red alert. Carrier hull at 25% integrity. Repeat. Command carrier needs support.
RU site exhausted.
In the site.
The plateau has been secured. Excellent work. Galcian forces in retreat.
Plateau secured. We need to hold this landing zone.
Personal log. Intelligence Officer Nathan Sujet. Expedition Carrier Capisi. Back home, the tide of war is starting to turn. Our men and women are fighting door to door, reclaiming entire neighborhoods as they push back these Galcian invaders. But here, The Kahad Sajuk's fleet is approaching our expedition's target as we are forced to sit and wait on landers inbound from Tyr. We are so close, yet with every hour we fall further behind our enemy. The future of our expedition depends on those flight crews. As we speak, satellite data has identified the Kahad Sajuk's fleet approaching the site of the primary anomaly.
Oh my god.
It's some kind of orbital weapons platform. The weapon issued a recognition code to the surface. An ID transponder returned the signal. The return signal originated here.
That's it. That's what Jacob was talking about. I need to go investigate the source of that signal.
It's risky, but you're right, Rachel. Take a combat escort and secure the transponder. Galcian reinforcements are closing on our position fast, but we should be able to hold them off long enough to resupply. We will then rendezvous at your location.
Roger that.
Capisi, this is Lander 05 Bravo. Do you copy?
Copy 05, go ahead.
We are inbound on your marker. Emergency fuel critical. We are racing the gauge and will only have one chance before our tanks run dry.
Understood. We'll have the red carpet rolled out.
We must defend the landing zone until our transports arrive. We anticipate Galcian assaults will come at us through these approaches here. Turrets and mines will prove effective at these choke points.
What do you mean?
We've had salvage teams reclaim the wreckage of several Galcian heavy turrets.
Advancing.
The turrets have been positioned at defensive locations on the plateau, but their armor is damaged. Repair those turrets. We'll need all the firepower we can get.
Systems up. Cleared up the faulty
Galcian forces are approaching our contact range.
Blazing now.
Hold the high ground at all costs.
target. PC, go ahead. Carrier moving. Seal hatches. Bird is under fire. Hostile armor eliminated. Armor vehicle taking effective.
Galcian reconnaissance force has arrived.
Alert. Railgun down. The railgun is taking effective fire.
Galcian aircraft inbound.
Enemy railgun firing on friendly. Alert. Turret post destroyed. Push through. Armored vehicle is taking fire. Alert. Assault cruiser lost. Support cruiser under attack.
The Sidim are approaching. Prepare to rendezvous.
Taking effective fire. Artillery.
BC, this is Sidim Lander 2-9 Echo requesting clearance to land.
Copy 2-9. You are clear to land.
Understood.
The Sakala has arrived. Looks like they coordinated their arrival.
Once they offload their supplies, prep for our Sajet landers. It's gonna be touch and go. I want medical and fire suppression teams on alert.
The Sakala is broadcasting on an open channel.
To our coalition brothers and sisters, you have inflicted great devastation upon the Galcian scum. For that, we applaud your bravery. We will not forget your sacrifice. But our time of ascension is at hand. Only the Sidim and our Kithsa are of divine origin. Only we can claim the bounty that lies at the heart of this desert. The first city and its secrets belong to us, and us alone.
Sidim have betrayed us.
Personal log, Captain Roman Sajet, Expedition Carrier Capisi. My instincts were right. The Sidim have betrayed us. They say self-righteousness inevitably leads to treachery, that it's an affliction of the weak-minded. I agree. Mashad will pay for what he has done, and I'm going to enjoy every second of it. Thankfully, we're able to retrieve supplies from one of the landers, allowing us to carry on. But Rachel is out there now, alone. I won't let her become another victim of this treachery.
Rachel, what is your status?
Intel. The ID transponder signal originated from a wreck. A military capital ship that seems to be named Tidan. The Tidan deployed the orbital weapon, then suffered the same fate as the other wrecks, crashing to the surface before the weapon could be enabled. Escaping the Gaussian base, Jacob crossed the wastelands and located the Tidan. Coupled with the transponder hidden aboard this ship, he used the trigger to arm the weapon. But without adequate food, water, or protection, he died here, alone.
We're coming for you, Rachel. Hold out until we get there.
Understood, Intel. Science team standing by. Do you copy? Come in. Over. Capisi, do you copy? Come in. Capisi, do you copy? Come in. Over.
We read you, Rachel. We have you on long-range scanners. We are close. Be advised, the Sidim have betrayed us. They're closing on your position. You are in imminent danger. Do you copy?
Roger that.
Rachel is located here. Sidim units are attempting to capture her and seize the wreck. Defend Rachel until the Capisi arrive.
Hostile range craft destroyed. Enemy armor disabled. Strike craft destroyed.
Rachel, be advised, the Sakala is closing on your position fast. She will arrive before us.
Copy that. Hurry.
Rachel's strike force is outmatched. She must disengage and rendezvous with the Capisi at once. Ensure Officer Sajet and her team make it safely to the Capisi. Reporting.
Rachel in sight. Reducing speed. Be advised the Capisi has been operating in the red for hours and she is overheating.
The Capisi has taken damage from overheating the drive systems. Our cruisers are trailing behind, but will arrive soon.
Intel, I've recovered the transponder and trigger artifact from the Titan wreck. My scan of the area has identified an advanced cooling system in one of the nearby wreck sites.
Roger that. Salvaging that artifact is now our main priority.
Capisi gone. Coordinates acquired. Moving the site.
Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed.
Move out. Coolant technology received. Engineering reports installation in progress.
Provide fire support. Strike fighter taking fire.
We can now focus on the Sidim. They cannot be allowed to acquire the Titan transponder. Destroy the Sakala.
I'll use the Homeland. Watch monitor for changes.
Hostile cruiser eliminated.
Sakala carrier has sustained moderate damage.
Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation. Alert. Alert. Carrier taking fire.
Fighter ready for service. Strike fighter online. Strike fighter ready for service.
Alert. Strike fighter destroyed. Acknowledged. Grid point set. Hostile armor eliminate. Ready for order.
The Sakala has been destroyed. All units, return to the Capisi in preparation for immediate departure.
Personal log, Operations Officer Clea Soban, Expedition Carrier Capisi. Jacob Sajet was alive this whole time. My God, a prisoner of the Galzian for 4 years. And he stopped them from reaching the Kartoba site. He made the ultimate sacrifice for his people. Now, as we prepare to honor him, we also ready for battle, to finish what we started. I have no idea what the future holds, or if I'll be around to see it. But here, now, I am proud to be among these Sajet, to be counted as one of them, a Soban. It has been an honor to serve with them all.
Thanks to the sacrifice of Rachel's brother, we finally hold the key to defeating the Galcian once and for all. The Titan orbital weapon is operational and under our control. Rachel is making final preparations to ensure the fleet's safety as we secure the Kartoba site.
Power and discharge protocols in the green, targeting and alignment data is suboptimal. We will require a ground-based scanner network to resolve firing accuracy, or nobody will be safe out there.
The Kartoba site is located here. The Galcian fleet is holding their position outside the targeting perimeter. When they realize we have safely entered the site, they will advance and surround us. We will not have much time. Rachel, stand by to deploy.
Roger that.
Get Rachel and her team into the Kartoba wreck immediately. Time is of the essence. Expect Galcian forces to arrive shortly.
I have the wreck in sight. No movement detected. Conducting preliminary scan. Quantum signature verified. The site appears undisturbed. Pristine. I'm going in.
Copy that, Rachel.
Battle cruiser ready. Moving out. Stand by.
Ready. Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated.
Alert. Battle cruiser is taking fire. Stay alert.
Enemy armor disabled.
Scanner network in place.
Enemy armor.
Great. Keep the network operational while I perform the scan.
Battle cruiser is facing resistance. Position marked. Vehicle detected.
Alert.
Enemy heavy cruiser detect tracking hostile.
Scan complete. Preparing targeting matrix.
Enemy armor disabled.
Wait.
Our scanners have picked up something. It's all around us. It's incredible. An entire city buried beneath the sand. This must be it. This must be Kartoba, the first city of Kharak. It's real.
Targeting matrix complete. Firing sequence primed. The orbital weapon is now at our disposal.
Just in time, Rachel. We are detecting a Galcian carrier crossing the perimeter. Fire when ready.
Let's see what this thing can do.
We've detected something. Can you confirm visual? Hostile railguns have opened up. Carrier.
Intel. The weapon is fully operational and under my control.
Copy. Nice work, Rachel. Fire at will.
Go ahead.
Roger that.
One of our turrets is taking fire.
Gunship is now in circulation.
Alert. Turret post destroyed.
Firing.
Hostile bomber down. Hostile range craft destroyed. Red alert. Command carrier taking fire.
northern Kithid of Kharak. Everything you have achieved, the battles you have won, they were preordained by the great Seljuk himself. To believe otherwise is vanity. His will is our destiny. But words alone will not stay your hand. That much I have made clear. You have brought this darkness. You have chosen war. May the blood sand quiet the great slumber of Seljuk.
Never seen this class of Gaussian ship before.
Alert.
It appears to be some kind of super carrier, a Gaussian flagship. The Gaussian Sa is aboard. Defeat it at all costs.
Taking fire. Interceptor, taking fire. Hostile railgun, opened up. These crews are verified in the AO.
Firing.
Respond. This is the captain.
I have failed my people. My creator? The wrath of Seljuk will descend upon Kharak in an unimaginable hailstorm of fire and death. Know that you will one day bring this fate upon us all. Heed my words, Northman. Seek his forgiveness before it is too late. Step into his light and be absolved.
The truth of our origins is only now being revealed. Descendants of the great derelicts of Kharak, we are all one. We are all Kushan. My brother said, salvation lay in the desert. It's too early to know for sure if he was right, but one thing is certain. This is not the end, but rather a new beginning for us all.